trunk number one. Are you guys ready? Are you sure you're ready? This is the first trunk that was by the door, and then there's a bunch of them back there as well. Here we go.
It's going to be a Hales of a day today because we're headed back out to the criminal unit, the one we paid $1,200 for. But first, what do you do when you have too much stuff? How can you still make money without selling it? You donate it. You may or may not know this, but Goodwill will actually do free pickups. And so they come once a week with me to pick up items that I donate to the actual store, and then they sell back into the community. So they win, you win, and then you get more space. Best part is you get the tax deductible receipt because they're a 501c, which means they are not for profit. Doesn't mean they can't make a profit, it just means that their tax ID is not for profit. Every business has to make a profit. Now that the donations are picked up from Goodwill, I can head out to get the $1,200 unit, and hopefully we can talk George into coming with me. You coming, George?
I have to go to work.
What the Hales? Why are you not working with What the Hales?
I still have my 9 to 5.
See, her job just keeps stealing her from me.
You're the thief. You stole my heart.
I'm back, and this is the criminal unit. We paid $1,200 for it, and we're gonna open it up. We're gonna see what's inside. I got a couple more hours of light, and the weather is actually kind of warm, so this ought to be fun. Let's dig in. Undisturbed, untouched, and we're gonna go treasure hunting.
Here's the plan of attack. I brought some garbage cans with me to help sorting. I'm gonna try and get through this portion of the wall so that we can then get back to the ATVs and the trunks and everything else hidden back in that corner. But I gotta clear up some space first. Let's get a quick look or a glance at some of the things that we're gonna be going through. We're gonna try and get through all of these boxes and totes. It's this. Yeah. Yep. That's a little shank for George. She'll love that. I don't know what this is. Some kind of lockbox. It's not opening. We might have to sledgehammer that. Look at all this. Video games. That could be silver back in there. Well, let's grab some and start going through it. And then let's pick a trunk. How about we do this trunk right here? We'll do that trunk today. We're right at the edge because we don't have much room. But let's go ahead. We'll start looking drugs, which is probably what was one of the issues. And it looks like it was taken from a... Hey! That is a good way to start. Look at that. Wait, hold a second. Dear Rick, we have missing from our library the following. Drugs, $3.95 if lost, due May 13th, 2 cents a day after that. Yours truly, somebody. So, that's to pay the library fine. Mrs. Librarian, I have a feeling you're not getting this book back. George and I will see if we can actually get it back since it's been stuck here. Maple Heights School, Route 3. We'll set that aside. That wasn't too bad, was it? That was pretty sweet. Garbage. Summer's Eve. Fresh scent. Yeah, there's nothing fresh about that. That is not a Summer's Eve there. Okay, pots and pans. We got pots and pans. Mouse killer. I'm not seeing anything. More pots and pans. Handcuffs. At least half a handcuff. I guess he broke out. There looks to be like a few boxes of all these Xbox games and Xbox 360. Now, if they're in here, that's great, but that isn't too encouraging. Let's take a couple looks here. That's not. What about the movies? The Prince and Me. That. I wonder if okay, so here's the thing. There could actually be a CD case or video game somewhere in here, so I can't throw these cases out. I have to wait until I go through the entire unit to see if I can actually match things up. And so that's one of the things I would encourage you to do when you're sorting through units. If you find parts and pieces and you go, man, I don't know what it goes to. Don't throw it away immediately. Wait until you're done sorting, and then that way you'll find, hopefully, you'll find it at the end of your sort, and you can put everything together. And what do you have here? A t-shirt, Daking Detroit? Daking? Not sure what daking means. All right, I'm gonna go through all of these, just not on camera. There's a nasty, dirty glove. I wonder if that was used in a crime. And let's see if we find anything. If I find anything, I'll show you. After that sort and organizing everything, I found Hunt to Kill was in there. There is a PC game, and I also found, which very well could be, The Criminal's Mask. Now, if you haven't seen our original video when we bought this unit for $1,200, the sheriff actually arrived, or the deputies, and they ran all the VINs because this individual is in jail, and all the VINs came back clean. But he's been in and out of jail for theft and robbery, in and out, in and out, in and out. And so that's our highest yielding video right now. We encourage you to take a look at it. It's actually in the description of this video. Let's see what else we can find. I took the top layer of garbage off of this box because I didn't think there was going to be anything in there. But look, we got stashes and stashes of Hot Wheels that have been opened. And here's a knife. That's not just a knife. That knife was being used for something, obviously. All burnt up there. We've got Firepower, World of Firepower. Yeah, you know what? This may end up being our best unit ever. We don't know anything that's in there. We have no clue what's in the back. And we are just getting to the front. Yeah. Look at this, guns and ammo. Oh, these are beautiful, beautiful signs. We paid $1,200 for this unit. They're shotgun treasury news. This is beautiful signs. It's a start. We just got to figure out how to get through all of it. Emmett Smith, that's pretty cool. Nothing autographed. Jim Tomey, that's huge for us here in Cleveland area. It looks like we've got some sterling silver. This is 1902, union plated. I'm not sure. That one definitely has made in Spain. That one definitely has patina all over it. Look at it. We got a bunch of them. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks like we got some tops. This is sterling 351 Paul Revere. Okay, remember, I've taught this to you guys before. Paul Revere, before he was riding 1 by land, 2 by sea, he was actually a metalsmith. He was a metallurgy. And so any of his old stuff is worth cash. And there you got it right there. There's silver Paul Revere. That's awesome. That's really cool. Here is Jack Daniels Gentleman Playing Cards. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely cards in there. A lot of cards. I just want to make sure there's no cash, anything else hidden. All right, I'm going to set those aside. We got a Superman men's t-shirt. Nothing. Clickbait. Throw that over there. Oh, George is going to be excited. Oh, George. Holy crap. Holy crap, I've never seen one like this before. What the Hales? Oh, and it's got something on the tip. George, are you seeing this? Oh, man, she's at work. She's not going to believe this when she sees it. I won't see her tonight. I'll see her tomorrow. She's coming over to help me work on this unit. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, George. Look at that. Wow. Here's another one. She's going to want to put these up on eBay right away. Holy pocket knife. I've never found one like this before either. All right, how do we release it? Okay, there's a button right here. Huge Bowie knife. Boom. And now we got a sword. So, we got this monster sword. This monster sword. Where's George? Holy cow. Can she pick them or can she pick them? She's like, no, 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 we have to buy that unit. We have to buy that unit. There could be money stashed in there. And look at that. There's some cash right there. Yeah. Haha. I love it. She's going to go crazy when she sees this tonight. I'm not going to tell her until she watches the actual video. That's nothing. More silver. That's part of the other cups. Looks like, yep, that's silver too. Sure is. Sure is. Salt and pepper shaker. And this looks plated. There's the top to it. The top is over there. Here's a, I'm not sure what that is. It says silver plated on it. Here's a old pocket watch. Okay, why keep an old pocket watch? It's not silver. You see all the deterioration? So if that was actual silver, the watch wouldn't be deteriorating like that. Okay, so why keep it? That's a good question. We'll set that aside. This piece of metal, and somebody graduated and has a name on it, so we'll have to move that aside. Well, there's Hall of Fame Hot Wheels. More plated stuff. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Mother Goose, at least be the thermos in there. Be the thermos, come on. No, no thermos in this one. Maybe the thermos is somewhere else. We got some other odds and ends down here, but we've got a couple books. I don't know what the title of this one is. Oh, this is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Now, the question is it a first edition? Printed in Great Britain, December 1843. This may be a first edition. Okay, I'm going to set this aside because I don't want to ruin it if it is a first edition. Here's another book. This is The Old Christmas by Irving. So let's see. Old Christmas by Irving. I've never heard of this one before. There's a name in it. Washington Irving. I better set this aside too in case it's a first edition. This box is gold. As I was just boxing all these treasures back up, here, can you see these? You see the name? George's. 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 It's George's. This unit was meant to be George's. Now that we got some space and we can actually get the camera and our body and the stand inside of here, let's take a look at just one of the many vehicles that are in here. So this is a Mini for sure. Some parts are missing. We got no battery, which is what I'm guessing would go in here. We're missing the gas cap, the seat, obviously a chain. It's in a little rough condition. It needs some help, but it still has value. That's the cool part. Let's turn it around. Let's see it from the other side. I went ahead and turned it around because we're going to try and get into that trunk anyway, so we're going to move this mini bike aside. I don't see a manufacturer. Disc brakes on the back, disc brakes on the front. I bet give George a couple days and she would have this thing up and running in no time. She loves this kind of thing. Just let her work in the shop. Let her roll. This box has got a bunch of stuff in it, like old Disney VHS. Now, there's a lot of stuff out on the internet that says these VHSs from Disney are worth a ton of money, thousands of dollars, if not hundreds. That's not true, okay? That's just people spreading internet gossip and all kinds of things. So you can always check that out, snoops.com. These, we'd be lucky to get 25 cents if we even got that. Now, things like this, baseball cards, probably not much money there either. You got to have the right baseball card. And Roger Clemens may be the right one, but with that corner missing, not too good. And here's a Voltron, made 2007. So probably not too much value in this one. It's not an old school. What do we got here? This, hey, look at that. That looks like, look, peanut, corn, what the Hales? And that is a Fu Manchu, a mustache, you know, kind of platter. I got an idea for this. We'll have to use this tomorrow and we'll get George, but don't say anything to her at all. After going through that box, I found some toys that I think are worth showing you. Now this, I believe, is Thundercats. I think the date on the bottom is, it's 1985. And then on the back, we got the pump action fist. Now, he might have held something, I'm not sure. If you know what this is, go ahead, put that in the comments. One of the ways that we can find out what things are is we can actually take a picture. Then we can throw that in Google search images and find that out as well. Another cool thing, we got this die-cast Broncos jet. This is from 1999. Pretty cool, a little beat up, but I still like it. One of the coolest things, though, was down in the bottom, Pontiac Trans Am. It's a Tootsie toy. So I don't know the year, but you can see right under there, Tootsie USA. I love it. So cool. That's a real neat piece. I was just sorting through a box of clothes and I wasn't recording it. I didn't think anybody would ever want to see it. And down at the bottom, I found an original Pound Puppy. So if you remember, Tonka came out with these and they just blew up like crazy. These were the things, and I actually think I had this guy as a kid. So this is an amazing find for me. Remember, people don't buy things on eBay. They are buying and purchasing their childhood memories more often than not. And for me, this is a childhood memory that I have been looking for in these storage units. This is the actual first real Pound Puppy that I have found in a storage unit, and I love it.
We're going for trunk number 1. Now, I know most of you are thinking, how in the world haven't you gotten into every trunk? Well, I do this daily, and so there has to be a system in place to help me be successful. I have to get rid of everything in the front to get a huge unit like this all the way to the back, a 10 by 30. So we're just going to have to get there when we get there so that we can be successful. I got to move this stuff first. So we're just going to set some of this down. We'll look at it. There's a lamp. You know, some of this stuff, we'll just look at it later because the trunk is really what we want to get into. Although, yeah, there's all kinds of parts there. There's no doubt he was working on ATVs and other things as well. Oh man, I love it when I do the chainsaw, but now's not the time. We gotta get this stuff moved out of here. Let's see if we can get. Stuff is gonna fall everywhere. There's a really cool box. Okay. Alright, we can't get stuck on all that stuff. We gotta get to the actual okay, we'll get stuck on a couple things. But not too many. We gotta get to the actual, look at that. Maybe back to the trunk. Okay, back to the trunk. Alright, we're setting that aside. Oh, wow. Look at that bottle. Look at that. No returns, no deposit. No returns, no deposit. Says half gallon, not to be refilled. Cool bottle. Okay, back to the trunk. So if that's what's on top of the trunk, who in the world knows what could be in the trunk? Another, like, apple crate. Set that up there. Okay. We get closer. We'll tool this, that, and the other thing. Alright. Let's see. Definitely has some weight to it. No lock on it. This hinge is unhinged. This one isn't. So let's see if we can spin it out front here, and we'll leave it exactly like it is, and then we'll open it together out in the front where we got more room to see. Trunk number 1. Are you guys ready? Are you sure you're ready? This is the first trunk that was by the door, and then there's a bunch of them back there as well. Here we go. Unlatching,
In 3, 2, 1. I don't think you're ready, but let's do it. Nah. This can't be all bad though. Let's see. We got a clock. You know, nothing special about a clock. We got a Miami Dolphins mug. That's nothing. Ohio State mug. That's worth something if it had the top. At least around here it is. All right, let's see if we can find some actual collectibles, which I think we're probably gonna find, because look, there's glass and gold leaflet right up on the rim of that wine glass. So that's something. We've got, that's Avon. So Avon chalice there. I thought for sure there were gonna be guns. And one of the reasons why, oh look, there's USA Croc, because I found bullets in some of the other totes. So again, remember, I've been out here for hours. I can't film everything or I'd never get any work done. And it would take me months to actually edit everything for you. So I found bullets. We found gun magazines. I thought for sure there would be guns in here. Now that doesn't mean that there won't be in the other units, or not the other units, but the other trunks. But we'll have to wait and see, because it's starting to get really cold. I'm gonna have to get home and then start editing all this for you. There's a mug, a Sun Country mug. I thought for sure. Well, there's some antique bottles at least. Some old bottles. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Here's, I think this is. No, I was gonna say I thought this was an enamel bowl, but it's not. We've got a light. Let's see if it works. Sure doesn't. Well, oh, look. We got a piggy bank, but it's a cow bank. Now that may be where the money's at, right there in the cow bank. Let's see what else we have. We got a horse. So there's a horse. That's about it. That is about it. Well, but there's you, and that's the most important treasure right there. See, there you are. From what we know, there are 2 more trunks in there and a whole lot of more treasure to find. So tomorrow, George is coming over, and I got my plan. So in the comments, I want to know, how do you think I'm going to get her tomorrow with this? What do you think I'm going to do? I gotta get home, and I gotta start planning early so that I'm ready tomorrow. This is gonna be amazing! Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, adventure awaits. Yeah, just gotta go find it. Remember though, not in jail. Don't go to jail. That's not a good place. That's the kind of adventure. You don't need that. You just don't need that in your life. We're recording.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Happy Friday, everyone. How about this?
No. Why would you do that? Why would you hide your eyes like that? Would you stop?
Because I still have eye boogers in my eyes.
Take 83.
83?
Whatever we're trying to do here is not working at all. At all.
You're going to add that all to the bloopers at the end, aren't you?
And you're going to get mad going, oh, you added too many bloopers.
It's the same blooper.
And it's
you can't do
funny.
repetitive bloopers.
What do you think? Can we do repetitive bloopers of
No.
George? I'm waiting.
Don't worry, grasshopper.
All right, none of this is working, so we're just going to...